It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening?
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
And that's how we starting the day. We done made it to another Friday.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening?
It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I still ain't got no damn car. I still don't have a car. I'm still in the rental. And I'm about to ask him, can I just buy the rental from y'all? Can I just buy it? Damn it, I like it. Good morning, Jay Black. How's your Friday going? How's everything?
Friday, I'm going good now. I know it's Friday. I just thought it was Thursday. But good morning, Miss
Today
Parker.
Thursday?
No, it is Friday. You're right. I thought it
don't
was
scare
Thursday.
me. I was all day yesterday. I thought it was Friday. For those who don't know, I would like to shout out the congregation has spoken. The congregation has spoken. Today is fundraiser Friday, and this is what y'all pay your tithes. And listen, I was like, we ain't gotta do it. I know it's the Christmas holidays and everything like that. We ain't got it, but y'all, let me tell you about these people. No, they started yesterday.
I saw Jeanette had said get my money back if we ain't doing it, so I knew somebody had sent something.
Jeanette started yesterday.
On it.
Stacey Mitchell has already put her tithes in. I got a few people. I'm like, wait a second, y'all are absolutely amazing. Miss Clark this morning at 6:14 a.m. sent her tithes in. She's paid up.
On it.
Jeanette paid up. Stacey Mitchell paid up. It's fundraiser Fridays. You know the Cash App. Good morning, Miss Parker. Yes, I'm out here in these streets. I may have to call out of work tomorrow and just spend all day getting a car because I'm only paying for this rental car for one day.
Oh, your insurance only covers a certain number of days.
Yeah, tonight at midnight. They said you could drop it off by midnight.
I
said, well, damn, by midnight. So I'm going to call them and say, I just need one more day. Run them coins. Thank y'all for all the congregation and the members of the church of anybody can get it. And boy, anybody in reality can get it for real.
Tawana Coleman, good morning.
Good morning, Tawana. Anybody could. Drake has now launched off at Jay-Z. It is a Friday. We're talking about nothing but nonsense today. Drake has lost his mind. I don't know if Jay knows. Drake just was promoting a Nike line and all of a sudden dropped some cryptic pictures of Solange and Aaliyah. What, Drake? In honor of Soulja Boy, Drake? You dropping pictures of the family members? Oh, healthcare is. I thought I spelled it right. Yeah, check that out. Thank you. Appreciate you. Drake has dropped. He went for the family. The family, Drake. Well, goodness gracious. I didn't. When I saw it, I said, "This can't be real." Yes, it is. It's all over social media. Joe Budden and them are talking about it. Every podcast is talking about it. For some reason, when I tried to bring it up, I recorded it and it wouldn't allow me to bring it up. Everybody, welcome to Fundraiser Friday, Cash App Friday, where we generate funds so that we can pay our streaming bill, StreamYard, which is going up. Thank y'all for all those. I think I just got another one. Who else? Nikki, was that you again? Oh, no, Miss Parker. Miss Parker said, "Hey, take that. Hey, Mike, the governor of New Jersey is investigating the drones spotted in North Jersey. We talked about that on Jonesy's show. Somebody said they were drones that were flying over around North Jersey. But before we get into wait, don't shake me up. I'm still got to stay on this Drake thing.
Mr. Fry, morning.
Lala paying her monthly tithes. Thank you. Lala is, which one is Lala?
LaShawn, I think that's LaShawn's daughter account. Yes.
Thank you for all those who were on a fundraiser Friday. Said, "F it, Mike."
They appreciate you, Mike. They said we want to make sure this show stays on. We PBS over here.
We PBS.
We need to continue shows like this. We need contributions from viewers like you.
Coco, wait a second. Officer Coco, officer. Coco, he said, "Here's your ties, Mike. Here's your ties. Your mic's too big." Whoa, pause. Your mic's too big. Find your wife.
Craig, Mike still ain't got no car, Craig.
Craig, no. I've been calling Craig. I call Craig on every car I saw. Yo, sir, Craig says, "Stay away from these cars. Stay away from this car. They may not have parts to fix this car. You got to send it straight over to me and everything like that." I was like, "All right. I'll be sending more over." Then drones got me concerned. They should have us all concerned. But back to Drake. Y'all want to get too serious. What is Drake doing putting pictures of Solange up and Aaliyah?
Let me Google, see what Drake did.
Google Joe Budden talking about it. Everybody. I've seen a bunch of them, but I don't know those people. Good morning, everybody. Happy Fabulous Friday. Happy Fabulous. Were you the one who invited me to church? Because I need to go to church. Yes. I need to take you up on that. I think next Sunday I don't work. I would like to take you up and go visit. Now, if it's as cold as it is right now, I'm staying my ass home because the only reason I'm going out and venturing out in this freezing cold weather is because I have to work and I have to find a car. I'd say I wouldn't even go outside right now. I would stay my ass home just like that. What is Drake? Like all of a sudden, Drake has decided it wasn't enough. With Meek Mill, which he won. It wasn't enough with Pusha T, which he lost. It wasn't enough with maybe the worst destruction in a battle ever taken by a rapper when Kendrick laid the hammer.
Drake cryptic IG post Solange.
And it's a picture of Solange after that infamous night when the elevator was going down, and it was going down. But Google, get Joe Budden podcast talking about Drake and the cryptic. It's not really cryptic. They're like cryptic. Maybe I'm using the word cryptic wrong. I'm taking the definition of cryptic incorrect, but it's not cryptic. Cryptic sounds mysterious, like cryptic, like you got to figure it out. You ain't got to figure nothing out. He posted his sister-in-law on one of the worst nights in history. Oh, the Cash App just went up again. Miss Honeycomb. Oh, wait a second. Miss Honeycomb trying to get VIP in the church. Wait a second. Who's Miss Honeycomb? Whoa. We might have to give her. Wait a second, Miss Honeycomb. Miss Honeycomb, who are you? Thank you, Miss Honeycomb. Miss Honeycomb, I don't know. I don't know what you get extra Pop-Tarts. Oh, that's Asha. That's Asha. Well, thank you. Church it is next Sunday. You just bought my attendance at church. I'm for sale. Thank you very much. It's Fundraiser Friday. I don't know what Drake is going. What are you going through? Are you mad because Jay-Z? Is this an attempt to get at Jay-Z for booking for landing Kendrick the gig Super Bowl, because you know what's going to happen halftime of Super Bowl is going to be literally turn your TV off. Is that what it is? Is that where this animosity is coming from? Because Kendrick has one of the biggest platforms.
Do you guys care?
Uh-oh, there it is. Performance platforms ever, and Kendrick gets that time to actually put the final nail in the coffin. Is that what this all is? And would you be doing this if Jay wasn't on the outskirts of some real dark drama with this Diddy and all that other stuff? You would drive to work if it was cold. You would drive. No, yeah, okay. Drake want all the smoke. But would you do this would you have done this if Jay wasn't preoccupied trying to make sure all his ducks are in a row and not get taken down by the freak-offs? Because my answer plainly is probably not. If it was just a regular old day and there wasn't baby oil stories all over the place and alleged leaked videos being sent all over the place that the normal civilians don't have, but it seems like everybody in the end does have them. I don't know if you'd be talking this grimy. Thank you, Miss Honeycomb. Mike, do you remember when Roxanne Shante came to Willenboro High School and demolished a female rapper on stage and the girl ran off? Yes, I remember. Roxanne was with her mom. This is how Drake looks. Embarrassing, crazy. Yes, I remember.
Morning, Rashida.
There was
I
tons
see
of
the Joe Buttons thing. Yeah, it's look long though. The Joe Buttons thing.
It don't matter if it's long. Stop being scared of that. Pause. You so radio. It's a podcast.
Well, I'm just saying it's long.
So radio. Let's play it.
Do you guys care about Drake posting the picture of Solange in his story a day after or a post after or a night after being in the club and giving the rant and then cueing the DJ to play Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce? Do you guys care? Do you think this is correlated? Like, I know you guys. I know.
It's been an exhausting year.
It is.
It's almost over, thank God.
Yeah.
It's almost over,
I'm not sure that these antics will be over.
I'm tired of the antics.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold you. Where's the summer vibes? Where's all that? Like, you
summer no more.
So you supposed to give us the summer vibes. We didn't get them. He got.
They not like us.
Oh shit!
He gave us summer vibes.
I gave us a vibe for the summer. It wasn't the normal vibe we were just
a different way of doing it.
Yeah, I'm ready for the music, man. All this extra shit, I don't particularly.
They not like us made history too.
Yeah, you know how you say when you feel like I really don't want to talk about certain people no more.
Drake is on that list.
Yeah, for sure.
And not just saying that as a fucked up way. I just don't want to. I have nothing more to give.
But you know what get me tight about that though?
Until some music drop.
What get me tight about that is that this nigga has all the knowledge when it comes to that. You know, being in the industry, he's kind of devious himself. He can read through all that shit. I be wanting to hear from him, but he be asking us. Nigga, my shit is surface level. I want to hear from you, nigga. Turn this shit off and tell me, yo, this is what I think, Flip, get this shit off, and I'll do it.
I do that shit in the privacy of my own home now. I'm very aware that coming in here and sharing your real thoughts on things.
Give me some points I can say it, nigga.
Get me jammed up. You get niggas firing at me, sending niggas to my
You can just give him your thoughts.
And it got me unfollowed. Come on, man.
You can get Flip your thoughts, but
he'll say them.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give y'all one of my thoughts that is old, so I'll give it to you. If I'm ever at the club, well, this is why I don't go to the club with famous niggas. And the famous nigga grabbed the mic and cut the music on and give a speech, I'm walking out the club. I said that when Kanye went in there and fucked up the vibes at a good LA party. Shout out to Kanye, but nah. And now Drake gonna grab the mic and start talking about real friendships and fake friends and when you alone with just your intrusive
I'm just trying to drink this Ciroc,
y'all niggas are laughing. Y'all laughing. And it's
still keep going with this.
Oh, keep going.
Funny, don't get me wrong. But
no, it's funny.
This be the signs of someone really experiencing some crisis shit that I didn't watch that and think it was funny.
It wasn't.
I thought, yo, for a nigga to have to get to that point, you gotta really be going through it.
Well,
we've seen the telltale signs of other big stars go on that level where they started doing things that were out of the norm.
He's right.
And then down the line, we start looking at shit and be like, they experienced a different side of the industry that we couldn't understand.
And he is a TV kid.
Oh man.
That's what you're saying, right?
All I'm saying is when people start doing things to that level,
Britney Spears,
abnormal shit that we just like, why the fuck you doing? I think they really be going through a point where they don't have no other outlet.
All right, so stop it right there.
Hosting of the Solange and all of that.
Stop it right there. Stop it right there. Okay. All right. It's a good point. The spiral is happening. But the problem now with Drizzy Drake, the problem with Drake is that there's no what's the word? There's no real I can't think of the word. There's no substance. See, when you build a career on music that has no substance, it's just the party and the bullshit and the talking shit and I smashed this, I smashed that. When you then are forced to show substance and you don't have any because we've never respected you for that part. We just wanted the bullshit music. You can say whatever you want about Jay-Z. When Jay-Z speaks, when he's in an interview, Jay-Z gets your attention. He grabs your attention and he tells you something. Like, I've watched hour videos of him doing interviews because Jay-Z has substance. Whatever your opinion of Jay-Z is, there is a lot. When 50 Cent is speaking in interviews, we watch because of the substance that he has. When Kendrick's music is full of substance, that's why we're into the music and we want to listen. Drake don't know what to do because he can't touch people. No pause. He can't touch people in any other way except the bullshit. So when you grab a mic talking about real friends, you sound, and I hate to say this because you're not supposed to say this in 2024, you sound very feminine. That is not the masculine thing. Oh, when you have real friends, fake friends will stab you in your back. You don't know who you're real. Bitch, welcome to life. That's life. Trials and tribulations will show who your friends are. That's just it. So now when you're posting, and there's a part in that interview where they bring up how Drake's go-to is always to bring up somebody's girl or wife or what he did to their girl, or which is very feminine also. And when you have something like this, and they continued on, they were like, this is his go-to. So once again, his go-to is to bring a woman in, to bring a picture of Solange in. Aaliyah. Why? Why are we doing that? Why would we bring Aaliyah into this? And that is probably one of the most inappropriate things I could possibly think of for somebody who's passed away. And for this is where I really detach myself from the Drake trolls, the ones that are just fanboys. A rapper posts 2 female pictures? Yeah, he been rapping about no new friends. But once again, this is where people get exposed for having no substance. You are a character. You're just a made-up business character. And you should have never allowed your ego to get involved with this. And I'm telling you, the only reason why you're doing this to Jay-Z is because you know he is preoccupied putting up the defense mechanisms right now to make sure he doesn't get dragged into this whole situation or whatever. Maybe he's part of it, maybe he's not part of it. But that's why you're doing it. Because if this was 2 summers ago, you would have never done this. If he didn't have bigger fish to fry, you would have never, ever done this. Ever. And it's whack. And if you got a beef about the Super Bowl, then come out and say it and don't post a message and bitch about people not being your real friends. Because nobody cares. Because every human being working on this planet has that same story. Every person watching has that same story. With the realization that, oh yeah, and I don't get mad. Yeah, I'll give you some substance. When I find out a person ain't built to be in my circle, I don't get mad. I don't intentionally cut them off. I just let it go. Me and Jay don't never have a discussion about, so it's almost understood. Hey, they're not here. They're not here. No beef. No, they're not here. Jay-Z is focused on the Super Bowl halftime show. That's why he's doing it. I'm sure. But I'm sure that there's always been an underlying problem between those two. Hey, family, I'm still at work, but you guys have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Don Page.
Don Page.
Drake has been an entertainer, not a hard rapper. IMO. He's doing what's expected. He's like the kids that gets mad and takes their rope home.
Back. I'm out.
But this is all a distraction. I don't really care. I just think it's fun on a Friday.
On a Friday, talking about Drake.
Because what he doesn't understand, and I don't get why. I guess when you're the richest person and the most powerful person in your circle and there's nobody else who feels that they're on your level, I'm speculating to be able to talk to you. What you're doing is adding more fire to that halftime performance by Kendrick. You're just adding more fire. Kendrick's tour, just the tickets go on sale today. Let me tell you how crazy Kendrick is right now. I'm 53. I want to go. Stacy's 54. She wants to go. Amani's 21. She wants to go. The twins are 18. They want to go.
Different generations.
Do you see what is going on here?
Drake.
Do you see what is going on here? And you stirring the pot. Do you understand that Kendrick announced him and SZA will be doing 2 shows in a stadium in Toronto that Drake has never performed at?
That's your answer, right? Okay.
That's what it is. Well, that's not actually accurate, Coco, but I guess what you're saying, but that's not actually accurate.
No, they saying he's co-signing what Stacey did, saying that it's all childish BS.
Oh, yes. But the problem with this childish BS is that there's $600 million being negotiated for. That's not childish BS. But if Kendrick keeps Drake in his mouth, free publicity for Drake. Kendrick's not the one. Kendrick just released an album that he's got 4 or 5 songs on the top 100, on the top 10. He's number 1. At this point, Kendrick's already booked the Super Bowl. He's already booked the world stadium tour. Not arena, not theaters, stadium tour. He's at MetLife for 2 shows where the Giants play. He's at the Link where the Eagles play.
This ain't a little venue. These are stadiums.
We're stadiums.
He ain't at the nightclub performing.
He's rock star status. He ain't at the nightclub at a party grabbing a mic talking about real friends.
I get you.
He is now the top of the food chain. Think about that, y'all. Kendrick's the top of the food chain. He's not the food. Drake was the top of the food chain. You know, I said it last week. and he's now the food.
Drake.
What are we doing?
These niggas, yeah, Drake? Drake? The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T? The nigga that's hiding his kid from the world, but his world won't hide from the kid?
DJ Super, he just paid his tithes. Shout to DJ Super, just paid his tithes. Welcome to the church. Anybody can get it. Problem with childish BS is we need to stop giving it our time, energy, because it's just an escape. It's an escape from reality for us, y'all. We need escapes. I'm trying to get a car. You think I'm really worried about Drake and his friends? I'm trying to get a test drive. That's what I'm doing. All right. So, Jay, how was your night? How did everything go last night? How did everything go?
That's a good question. Night went great.
And what, you got high last night? You got drunk last night? You don't remember
why? I slept good too. Everything good. Yesterday was the lighted up the tree in Philly. Keisha Cole performed live downtown at City Hall. That was dope.
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
I didn't know Keisha Cole was in town.
Yeah, I was just wondering why did they book Keisha Cole? But it was all good.
Y'all got a tree y'all light up?
Easy, killer. Because New York make it big. Yes, we do the same thing.
I didn't even know y'all lit a tree. When did you find out that they lit a tree every year?
All the time. It's been years.
I've never, even working on radio, we never promoted the lighting of a Christmas tree in Philadelphia.
Yes, they always have.
Where is it? On Spring Garden? Where
downtown,
is it?
City Hall, downtown. And you go try to be smart. I ain't paying no mind.
It's on Fifth Street.
You on that light skin sleep, you on that Drake stuff, right? On Fifth Street.
When they lit it in the casino on Delaware Ave, did they?
So disrespectful. So disrespectful. I'm not even playing around with you.
He probably been dope, but no one's been talking about him as much as now. I don't know where you been. I think you missed the Grammy speeches and the Grammy performances and the SNL performances. But hey, I respect you. My Bitcoin account is my escape of reality. Yeah, everybody talking about this Bitcoin. I used to have a Bitcoin, but I cashed that out once it started going left. That was years ago. How was Keisha Cole's looking? I don't know. Who knew?
She looked like Keisha Cole. She looked.
We love Keisha Cole here, but I mean, listen, I don't know what's going on. You came, Jay Black. It was cold as hell. Laugh out loud. City Hall always had a tree lighting. They have lots of stuff at City Hall. I ain't never heard of the tree lighting. Never. I ain't never heard of Philly promoting the tree lighting ever. And I definitely ain't never heard of a performance at the tree lighting.
You know, it's funny. Lady Q was like, "Have you ever went down to?" I said, "No." She just like that duck boat. I just certain things in the city. We don't. When you live there, like we're not doing no duck boat tours. We're not like you hear. So it's odd. But yeah, no, they've been doing it for years though.
I remember when the duck boat actually sank. Remember when the duck boat sank?
Yeah.
When people started, that duck boat always looked like it was sinkable. It was always way too. You just put your hand out the water and you can just, what you doing on the duck boat? The only dope thing about the duck boat is if you were ever behind it for the first time and you're like, where's it going? Because it's on the land.
Oh, you see it riding through the streets.
And then you see it drop into the water. I remember one summer day, I was at Dave and Buster's. I don't know. It was in the middle of the day. I was on some scavenger hunt. I was on something. And I saw the duck boat. I said, where the fuck? I thought it just toward the city. And then I saw the gate open. And then I said, it's going in the water. I said, oh. But then it got so low in the water where you just stick your hands out. You can touch the water. I said, that's too low. Whoa. So that's way too low.
You got nervous.
And then years later, breaking news, eyewitness news. Rick Williams was like,
boat drowned.
The duck boat has sunk. The duck boat has sunk. I repeat. And they saw people swimming, trying to get away.
It crashed. It crashed into another boat. Yeah.
Why would you go on a duck boat and don't know how to swim? Like, really?
It's the experience.
Really?
They had like life jackets and stuff on there. I think they're required, right?
Still should know how to swim if you're gonna be.
You can't say that. Why go on a cruise if you people go on cruises all the time?
I believe that too. Why you go on a cruise? You don't know how to swim. Why would you be in the middle of something that you don't know how to navigate in if something were to go wrong?
Even in the ocean, you can't swim in the ocean. It is still.
Yeah, but at least you could tread water for help. Like if you literally can't swim, you die immediately. You just.
What happened to Mike? He was on that duck boat. But he can't swim.
I can do this for 15 minutes.
You can paddle. Now your arms be so tired. But anyway, I get what you're saying. Though. You want to listen how to tread
you
water
gotta
for a
start
little
moving.
bit.
You have to start moving your arms. You just stop moving your arms, move your legs, and then you can float. If literally, if you just relax, your
Swimming
body will float.
Michael Sean swimming instructions, y'all.
If you panic, you can float. Like it really happens. I took a class trip on a duck boat with my coworkers who was a lifeguard on my boat. I got splashed. It was so close to it was too close to the damn water. All that pollution on your skin, you got to go straight to the doctors afterwards. But I did take my girls to the ice skating rink down there, and the lights on City Hall, the vendors, and the pop beer.
Yeah, there's so much to do downtown Philly. Don't let Mike try to issue on us.
Easy with the so much. Easy with the so much.
It is the ice skating rink at City Hall. You got Penn's Land.
You done named everything. That's everything. You just named everything. You named everything. Gate, Penn's Landing. Tree lighting, bam! There you go.
Oh God!
That's how far your date's going.
Jay
might see my comments about my neighbor at Honda. Your neighbor at Honda, my neighbor is a manager at JL Reed Honda in Montgomeryville. He definitely
driving way up. He ain't driving.
How far is Montgomeryville?
You're not driving that far.
Is that like 45 minutes?
It's 45 to an hour per where you at.
Oh shit!
You ain't driving it.
Unless he can just do it online, and I can do everything online and be like, hey, this is the car, and I send the credit.
Look at Nikki say. She always do. There's a lot of stuff to do. If
we do extras in Center City. Lots of free stuff to do. My kids are grown as they study. Man, that was in the late 90s. Nick, stop playing.
Yeah, that's Mike treading water because he
I had to take the lifeguard test. I never took the job, but I took the test.
Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Miss.
Hopefully, this pool will be open. My family's pool will be open. I can invite y'all out here. That's why I don't go on a cruise. I went on 2 cruises. They were cool.
They got life jackets upon life jackets. It's extra boat. This ain't the Titanic, and even they had extra boats. But you good on a cruise.
That's what the Carnival cruiser said. Like what they got in Jersey.
You're going on a cruise in March.
I'm not repping for Jersey. You know what they got in Jersey? Less crime. That's what they got. That's what they got. City Hall, Dalworth Plaza, Dalworth. Y'all said Dal. Now y'all sound super like y'all talking about a country town. You know Dalworth Plaza. Dalworth Plaza got some stuff. Tree lighting, Ferris wheels, merry-go-round, ice skating rink. Christmas Village to go shop at these 2 black-owned businesses, Jonesy, Johnson, I don't know, and Jazzy River Design. Tell them I referred you. Look, I'm just going to your church, girl. Stop trying to impress me. I know Philly. Stop trying. I'm going to your church and praise God. Cruises are great. I had okay time on the cruise. It was all right. I performed on one, and then the other one, it was cool. It was cool. I'm at an appointment. They're over here like, who's Kendrick Lamar? Oh, boy, you got us loud, too. Who's Kendrick Lamar?
Oh, she's out in White T-ville. So, yeah, they don't know who Kendrick is.
Jeanette be out there repping. She a soldier. Good looking. Dude Caravan got a great deal, and they deliver. Dude Caravan. Yeah, it's a whole.
Yeah. Oh, the one with the
I've been checking those out too. I just need this ride. I just need a reliable and I just gotta keep it moving.
So you got airlines in the subject line we were talking about. Are you gonna talk about the shooting, the healthcare, and how they change it up now?
The shooting. Well, how they change it up? He's still.
I saw
shot.
Blue Cross. They just announced that they reversing some decision yesterday. I think in lieu of this. So they like, all right, time out. We reversing our decision. I saw something. Now you had me pull it out. I didn't know you was gonna go there with that one.
Well, United Healthcare. That's a crazy story that they have the video, because everything's on video in New York. There's nothing, there are cameras, Big Brother's everywhere. And everybody, and it's weird because I think it's the first time in history I've seen like a person of that stature get shot and nobody calls it a tragedy when they're reporting it. They're not mourning it. They're saying it's not necessary. But United Healthcare, for those who don't know, I should have downloaded the numbers and put them on here, have the highest level of rejections from health claims. but they're top 4 on the Forbes list of profitable companies. They're supposedly the most profitable healthcare company. So there are a lot of people. Yes, Jones. She also has a store
up in Chestnut Hill.
Okay. And
but yeah, Big Brother watching. Yeah, I saw that little clip of this. I was like, damn, they got it on tape.
Go ahead, play it.
It shows United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson wearing that blue jacket, walking into frame. The shooter appears behind him, draws his gun. It shows United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson wearing that blue jacket, walk
right up on him and let loose.
But he's the head of one of the most hated companies in America. Maybe that might be the top. Let's take the government out. So they lead the league. I'm talking sports term. They lead the league in turning down policies and turning down people's procedures. And people are dying because of this. But they lead the league also in profit when it comes to healthcare. Billions upon billions. Notice, these reporters don't call this tragic. All the reports I've seen, nobody says this it's unnecessary violence, a random shooting.
They said because they're murdering people when you deny these claims where people need this medical help and they're on the table and you capping this and capping that and these people are dying, family members. They said that he's been murdering people, so they have no empathy.
And he was scheduled to talk in front of, I think, shareholders, basically to have a pep rally to let them know how much money they actually made again this year. Now, this is the crazy thing. And I'm going to assume that the person who did the shooting is white.
Good morning, DJ Giddy.
So I'm going to give you a very stereotypical,
They called him light skin on the news to irritate my soul. The man clearly is white, but they called him light skin. But go ahead.
But he wrote messages on the bullets.
Yeah,
I ain't never heard of no Puerto Ricans or black people ever taking the time out to write the message on the bullet.
Defend, defend, or something like that. Yeah, they wrote messages.
Can you imagine writing a message on a bullet? You should have paid me my $10. Like, what? He took the time out to write a message on different bullets. He don't look white. He's white.
Yeah, he's white. That's what I say. What could white people be light skinned? Say, why the news said calling them light skinned? What is this light skin?
He ain't light skin. Now they got the pictures of you can see his face, which is remarkable to me. That they were able to actually be able. They got him on surveillance, riding his bike away from Central Park. They got him on surveillance. They talking about he took a bus trip from Atlanta. They don't know if it originated in Atlanta or the bus trip was that's amazing to me how they figure all this stuff out.
Yeah, they can backtrack his steps.
Man, listen. I think when Cat Williams said the truth is going to be exposed, I don't think he ever in his life thought health insurance was one of the truths that were going to. She mine. I do not think that was part of it. But they ain't the only ones being exposed, people. They ain't the only ones being exposed. And that my friends right there, what healthcare does, and we'll get back to Fun Friday and we'll get back to Joe's barbecue foot massage and all that stuff. What health insurance does is the most disgusting business, and what they've done and what they do to human beings.
So Blue Cross. So they announced literally just yesterday after the shooting, they announced they plan to reverse plan to cap anesthesia coverage in 3 states following concerns. So now Blue Cross, you're like, we don't want that smoke. We hear y'all. Y'all spoke loud and clear, people.
Let me tell you how crooked they are. D.L. Hughley made a comment on his show. He said he had a friend who had to
John
go for
Q, yes.
He had to go. Yes, John Q. He had to go for what is that thing that you're supposed to do? Now I forget the word. As a procedure. What the hell is it called when they flush you out? It's a he looks white. His cameras everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, the health insurance would pay for the procedure, but you know what they wouldn't pay for?
What's that?
The anesthesia. So how am I getting the procedure done if you're not going to cover the anesthesia? That's why Blue Cross just put that out there.
They have a video of him at the hospital. Yeah, he's gonna get court. He's definitely going. It's too many eyes on him. They want this.
But somebody made a good point. What jury is actually gonna find him guilty? Where are you gonna find?
They have to. They have to find. You can't. No matter how bad the CEO is and his decision making.
You don't have to do anything. You're a juror. If you say I don't believe he's guilty of
did
what
they find John Q guilty? Wait, somebody said John Q. I know that was a movie, but I get it. Did they find him guilty?
No.
I mean, he was morally.
12 jury members said OJ didn't do it. There's nothing you could do to make him say he did.
Well, that was evident. There's no. He's on tape pulling his heat out, letting loose, unjamming a gun.
Once again, they can't make you. All they can do is retry. All they can do is it's gonna be a hung jury. What? They're not gonna find 12 people.
Dialysis.
No, it wasn't dialysis. It was they stick the tube in you and then the thing and they flush you out.
Stick the tube in you and flush you out. Pause.
I'm sorry. That's the best. That's the best health. That's the best medical terminology you're gonna get from this.
They don't come here.
Y'all don't come here for this.
Y'all don't come here for that.
I forget what it is. I don't know. They.
But it speaks volumes though. The fact that Blue Cross now Blue Shield is saying, "All right, we switch it up." You know, like so other.
Because the gig is up. Because people.
Colonoscopy.
A colonoscopy. Yes, John Punch. Yes. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I said we should all, no matter if you're a Trump supporter, no matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, no matter if you're Jewish, no matter if you're Muslim, no matter if you're Christian, we should all agree upon what? One thing: universal health care, free health care that you can go to any doctor you want. That should be a right for every human being who lives in this country. We should not have to pay to go to the doctors. And now this is where people are pissed off. And this is why ain't nobody calling this a tragedy.
Yeah, they're not. I saw a lady on TMZ defending it. And she made her points why. And I was like, oh, she made some good points. It was valid.
This is worse than any drug dealer ever. These people cake up on fighting you for you to get treatment in hopes that you pass away. So we already got your money. We're good. And you know how long you have to fight? Do you know how many people I sit at the job I'm at and send faxes out?
You only need
30 and 40 pages of faxes, them trying to prove to the health insurance why they should be covered. Colonoscopy. Yup, you got it.
That's it. So yeah, I think he's going to be guilty, but they saying if it's one juror to say, you know what, I understand because my family member went through this and what they doing ain't right.
Yes, you're good. You're not going to get 12 people to put this person in jail.
And this lady Q said this point. They said Americans always say, well, how can it happen? It's free in all these other countries.
Yes.
So they doing something right. So talk to them and figure out how they got free health care.
And it's not the doctors. It's the health care companies. There's too much money being made. Yeah. They blatantly tell you when you go get a prescription at CVS or Walgreens, this is the generic version. And you know what they tell you? This one is not available in a generic form because they can still run your pockets and charge it 100 times more.
You need this one. Yeah.
Goes $500 a month coming out of my pay. And I still have copays.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Amen, Mike. Universal
Everybody should agree. I don't care what race, what religion. I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trans. I don't care if you identify as being a rock. Everybody could agree that we should have universal free health care, and you should be able to go to any specialist you want to go to, and you should be able to go to any doctor that you want to go to, not need a referral. You shouldn't be paying co-pays.
Good morning, TP. If you got Blue Cross Blue Shield, they reversed the decision after that CEO got popped. They said, nah, we good over here. Don't worry, don't come for our CEO, don't come for our board or our peoples.
Hey, somebody, we just got another Ashley. Ashley just paid her tithes to the church. Anybody can get it.
Canada healthcare is not free, Mr. Fry said. So that's one of the countries that aren't free.
Well, we can look that up. I'm pretty sure there is.
There are countries that are free.
Yeah, that are free. Why you mad? You mad at free healthcare? Because there's always one of those.
Mr. Fry, like, no, he said, Mr. Fry, you think you should pay for it, Mr. Fry? You standing on that? You think Americans shouldn't pay? It shouldn't be free healthcare?
Canada's healthcare system, known as Medicare, provides free access to medical necessary hospitals and physical services for all citizens and permanent residents.
Oh, you got Mike Googling, Mr. Fry. Now you don't know you think Mike trying to be the research department, you know.
Canada's universal publicly funded healthcare system, known as Medicare, is a source of national pride and a model for universal health coverage. It provides relatively and equitable access to physicians and hospital services through 13, whatever that is, and territorial tax-funded public insurance plans.
Correct.
Listen, a guy did a study, and the same medicine that a human and a dog can take is cheaper for the dog than the human. No, facts on facts.
Damn.
And them dogs ain't cheap. If you have an animal, let me tell you something. That's why these stray cats running around that we feed in the morning time, because some of y'all didn't understand what came with owning these animals. Healthcare should be reasonable, not free. Why should it be this is the brainwash. Why should it be reasonable and not free?
Good morning, Sutton, Marlon.
Do you work for a pharmaceutical company?
Do you work? You work for the healthcare?
The crabs in a barrel right here.
You don't want to. Yeah, what investment? Yeah, what personal gain is it for you, Mr. Fry, that you don't want people to have? Now that you say this out loud, Mike,
this is what I'm talking. How they make people go against themselves.
What's the positive in this, Mr. Fry? Like, let them, because we allow people to say their point, to share their thoughts. I'm curious.
Why?
I'm gonna copy the link just in case you want to pop on if you don't want to type it. I'm really curious.
We have the right. We should have the right to get health care. Australia, Canada, France, Italy, Brazil,
said, you want the list of free ones?
Clark said, you want the list?
Let me give you the list.
Australia.
How they all pulling it off. Why can't we? If these all can, why can't we? Oh, she got a couple more. She missed a couple.
Denmark.
Don't even try it. Yeah. Just go right to Finland.
Batten and Finland.
Yeah, if they doing it, let's hear what Mr. Fry got to say.
If it's free, what qualities of free stuff have been good? That's their job to make the quality. The doctors don't change the quality. Why do you believe that go ahead, man. We demand the quality. We need to demand the quality of health. It should have never become a business, just like education should have never become a business. Education shouldn't be a business.
Well, we know what happened with education. As soon as the black folk was getting too much education, that's when they started putting money on it. So they knew they couldn't afford it, and that's how all that student loans and debt and all that stuff came about. That was that racial background of this great country.
They all coming over here for procedures. John Punch, they all coming over here for, I don't know where they coming. Medicaid is free, and they get quality health care. Medicaid. My daughter's transplant medicine starts at $4,000 a month. She's down to $2,000 a month for the remainder of her life. My goodness gracious. That just got serious. Hold up. That got a bit too serious. We need Joe's barbecue foot. Where's Joe?
Break it up.
I can never find Joe's barbecue and foot massage easy. Why is it I can find everything else, but I can't find that stupid drop? There it is, right here.
Joe's barbecue and foot massage. Joe's barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like?
All right.
Clark want to know. Hey, John Punch, coming where? Because John Punch said they coming over here for procedures. She want to know where.
I don't know where John Punch is at. Where you at, John Punch? So not only that,
as a veteran, Mr. Fry said,
we get health care somewhat for. So don't you should be so outraged that as a veteran who literally enlisted or was drafted, some people were drafted like my dad, to fight for this country, that you get a somewhat free health care. And the health care that my dad gets after risking his life and going through what he went through in a stupid ass jungle for this damn country, he still has to wait 2 hours for an appointment, 2 to 3 hours for an appointment. And you got the nerve to say we get a
Mr.
health
Fry,
care somewhat free.
You sound like a Trump supporter voting against your own best interest a little bit here, Mr. Fry. Like you should want free healthcare.
Why are you getting me started on a Friday? I just want to get a car, man. That's all I want to do. And you're gonna hit me with this.
Might keep missing my comment. All right.
What is your comments?
We'll make sure we get everybody.
Coco's worse than a chick. You won't return their text messages. God, if my LEHB can be great and affordable, I don't know why the rest of them can't. That's anthem or a reason why I don't care when people say F the police. I know my health care is better than theirs. Well, y'all got great health care. And I think y'all deserve great health care. With words on the bullets, and they still held the conference. Yeah, they still held the conference. There's billions of dollars that being told.
Wait, so after he got murdered in front of, they still went on business as usual? We need to get this message.
You think they're going to stop the conference from letting everybody know how many billions of dollars they made because somebody took a bullet?
Yes.
Jay-Z released the album on 9/11. Listen, man, things happen.
It's certain things like remember the football player Hanlon got, on the field. Like you can't just keep going. When certain things happen, you can't keep going.
Why not?
Nah, that's crazy. They get murdered right outside of this. The Clive Davis didn't the pre-Grammy party. Didn't they stop that when Whitney?
No, they had the party while Whitney Houston's body was still in the tub.
Right, they did do that. They still kept going with that. Yeah. What John Punch got going on?
John Punch, because the waiting list to have procedures in Europe and other places. That's why a lot of people come here for procedures. We get free health care, but it's going to suck. It's only going to suck because the citizens allow it to suck. And it already sucks for veterans. Mike, you yelling, you missed the point. We do deserve health care. And just as you said, it's free and the quality sucks. How is it going to work if it's all free? Because we have to demand that it doesn't suck. Whitney dies. Grammy went on. Yeah, the Grammys went on.
The Grammy party went on. The Grammys went on.
I see I have to pay more to the Cash App. It's okay. I see I have to pay more. You're stupid.
No, with me. That might have been me, Cypher.
That's your cousin. Don't look at me. That's your cousin. Talking about Mike keeps missing the comments. Mike don't control the comments when Jay Black's here. When I'm by myself, I put every last comment. Jay Black is the one that judges the comments before he actually places them. He decides.
Sometimes I be trying to see where the flow is at, because let me make sure it match what you talk about. Because
look, Coco really got good health insurance. He just said another time. Thank you.
He said maybe my comments are getting put up now.
He want all his comments. Oh my God. And then in other news,
you gotta read these comments.
Oh, our taxes could pay to make healthcare of high quality. Yeah, but they decide, they already started talking about what they're gonna do to Social Security. But y'all voted for Trump. So go ahead. I mean, that's what y'all I don't know.
Voted against your best interest. Don't be nervous now.
They're already talking about digging into Social Security. Okay. Just get ready.
I thought he said he wasn't gonna do that.
We're gonna work till we're 80, y'all. Understand, none of us are retiring. Just get it right. John Punch, no, it's going to suck because doctors will chase the money. People with money will get much better care. But listen, y'all can make all these reasons. So you know what? Then keep fucking paying the premiums y'all paying. And I don't want to hear nothing. Just keep paying what you're paying in. Okay, so we demand it all free and it don't suck. Now, with 250 Americans, a 2-hour wait will be a good day. With it's the same thing when we're paying. That is happening while we're paying these outlandish rates. You explain to me how a healthcare situation can have my father, who fought for this country, sit in the VA for hours when he has an appointment and they're early for the appointment. Y'all have decided that things are so bad, we'll just settle. All the money wasted on education could have paid for someone's health care on the election. Yeah, they raised $400 million for a campaign. And this is the same country that wouldn't even deal with campaign reform. They wanted nothing to do with campaign reform. They want nothing to do with putting a cap on the money that you can spend to run for the presidency. Nothing. You need better health care. I can go to the doctor right now and get seen, and it's covered. Listen, Major, then you're perfect. Your health care is great. You said it was okay. Now, all of a sudden, you're okay. And the money that's coming out that people have to pay. I don't know what your health care is. I know there are people going broke trying to buy medication that we know is being priced. We're being gouged and is being overpriced. That's why they won't give you the generic version. It's available. They just won't put it out till they make the profit that they want. Just like you see all these medicines now that you can get on, you can go online and get it. You don't need to do a doctor's visit. That's because they've already made their hundreds and millions of dollars off of it. So when they get done selling the regular Coca-Cola, then they send you to the dollar store and say, yeah, that Coca-Cola, by the way, you could have got for $1 the whole time. I'm sorry, but the minute you add profit to care is when you get decisions made for profit and not care of the patient. The CEO gets shot in the streets. Afro.
Damn, she
I've been
summed it
trying
up.
to tell you, whenever you turn your God into a business, whenever you turn education into a business, whenever you turn these things into a business, you have to go by profit because that's the only way the business survives now. But telling y'all this. It's already a thing, bro. We don't have to pretend we don't know how the quality will turn out. Look it up. People in the UK has waiting lists for basic procedure. Okay, so why don't we put up all the bankruptcies and all the people who have lost their homes because of them not being able to afford health care? Because we can go back and forth with this. You just don't like the fact. You want to point at other countries when it's convenient. But then when we point at other countries, then you don't want to hear about it. Put a cap on insulin.
Kamala, she was trying.
How can you gouge people for insulin? Listen, I'm gonna give you the old TikTok one. How can the COVID vaccination be free, but the insulin to save other lives can't be free? They have enough money to spend on the military. I do understand the military is necessary, but still, we get what it is, man. Where's Joe's barbecue foot massage?
Joe's barbecue and foot massage. Joe's barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat.
That made this the fundraiser. I'm gonna let y'all know some of this money might get used for my down payment to the car because I have no car. I'm just being transparent as the pastor of the church. Anybody can get
Well,
it.
Trump, you got to say that from the rip. You can't say that after the donations. What is wrong with you? But anyway,
Trump did it with Social Security. They charge $6 to $8 for one aspirin when you're in the hospital. $6 to $8.
Yes, lady, can you tell me that when you go there and ask you one time, no, say no. Because they're going to charge the person. They're going to charge you like all this money for the pill. They're going to charge us for all the money for the person giving you the pill. Person giving you like it's a scam. Tell them you don't want that Tylenol. You got your own. I'm like,
they charge you for the ambulance ride in an emergency. They charge you for the ambulance ride.
Yeah, that's why I drive myself.
The parts of it sucks for some. For some, my company is Canada based, and I'm up there often, and they do not brag. I guess they are not bragging. Their health care is great. Listen, nobody cares about if they're bragging. The fact of the matter is that we're paying. It's coming out of our pockets.
They charge you up for a Tylenol, which is crazy.
Money funds.
The tech, I guess technology.
We always get used. We always get used at the end. So how is there always money to take a life?
What the cipher say? So she's responding to cipher.
Oh man, y'all are on fire today. They have enough money to spend on the military. I do understand the military is necessary, but still,
yeah, LaShawn, Afro Queen want to know cipher. Ambulance rides high as hell. Yeah, that's why a lot of people I take myself. Don't call 911, lady. Q. That's how she got me to go. So I'm gonna call 911. The ambulance. I said, all right, let's go. I go. I get in the car. Don't be calling them out here. I'd rather go. Cause I already know I ain't nobody trying to pay all that. I'm fine. But that's just me being me. But yeah, they charge you up for but there's still the ambulance ride. It is for no reason.
You get charged just breathing in the hospital, so you know you're getting charged for every other little thing. Yeah, the hospital. That's a whole.
Every person that comes see you, every little test they want to, everything. It's like, wait, what was this? What was this? Oh, the person that came to say hi and checked on you, they gotta get paid, and they get paid $125 an hour, and they ask you 3 questions. Yeah, it's all. I get it. You gotta pay for their time. But
yeah, I mean, it's a disgusting thing. I mean, when they charged me extra for the DoorDash that I ordered when I was in the hospital, I thought that was outrageous. I'm
no,
kidding.
they didn't. Okay, I'm about to say, got a DoorDash fee from the hospital.
Yeah,
We gotta get our cut.
Hold on, John. Healthcare needs to be reformed. Yes, I'm with you, but to force everyone on free, we're not for. This is such a Trump thing to say. This is such a Trump thing to say. This is
Relax,
stupid
breathe,
shit.
breathe.
I have to deal with this with you.
Breathe, Mike, breathe.
Yes, I'm with you, but to force everyone on a free system nobody is forcing you, bitch. We're saying it's free. If you want it, you can have it.
If you choose to.
If you choose. Y'all love this. You're going to force everything on everyone. What are you talking about? What word? When did I say forced? When? Doctors are people, John. All these cliches. You will create a lower standard as far as quality. The standard is low now. My dad is waiting 3 hours at the VA hospital. My father served 2 terms in Vietnam, but could not get his meds covered.
You can go fight for us. You can do that a couple times.
Like this is for you, John. If you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it.
John
Nobody's forcing anything on you.
He ain't drinking this early. John ain't drinking. Yeah, LaShawn. Mike, he's about to
drink. I don't even support it. Get him a drink. When you have the ability to take a life, it gives you power. That goes from the government down to what rappers rap about. Coco, where are you? I guess this is a late comment. Okay. All right. The military. Coco, watch Coco today. Coco shouldn't have a gun in his hand today. Hey, I just got that good. What's that?
Epidural.
The epidural?
Wait.
Why do you have an epidural?
You ain't having no baby. So I don't know.
The epidural.
You got an epidural plug.
And she watching us after she got an epidural?
Joe's barbecue.
Yeah, we just worried about you.
I don't know. We worried about
Joe's barbecue and foot massage. Joe's barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat.
Check on Coco. Check on Jeanette today.
It's a tough world. I get it. Not saying it agree with it being, but free will lead to. Oh my God!
It will lead to disaster.
These are all the Trump words. These are all the disaster. Worst ever. It's a disaster now. Look at the numbers of people who have lost everything because of not having health care because they came for their medical bills.
Yo, wow. That is a lot of those are whistle key words that they both John Punch said that.
Free anything. I'm giving out free anything today. But they gave out the free vaccines, right? Was that a disaster for you? Those were free. Premiums, co-pays, deductibles increase, and what's covered decreases. It's crazy that you have to pick and choose which appointments to go to. Yes, and I've been in healthcare for 20 years, so I've seen it all. It's a travesty. It's ridiculous. How I got on healthcare is ridiculous. The fact that I had to get a broker to lead me to just a website that the only reason I couldn't get to it is because I didn't have the link to it. I passed on an epidural. I was scared of the needle and side effects, Jeanette. I don't know why Jeanette needs an epidural. We know she's not pregnant. We don't know what she's going through.
Oh, God.
John Punch. Yeah, I want you to get as upset as I am right now. And bro, I freaking said reform. But the quality is going to go down for poor people. We shouldn't have to pay for it. But they brainwashed us to believe that the only way to get quality is by selling. It's a selling tactic. That's how you sell to people, John. You make them believe that if I give you this and you pay for it, this will be better. Even though you know I can give you the same thing for free. It's the same thing. Getting care at any of these countries you named. Y'all stupid. This shit is already in place. You're the one who's been bamboozled by pharmaceutical companies for 80 years. who now have decided, in order to get this, you're going to have to pay this. Do you see the profit that United Healthcare has? Do you see the profit? I think it was like 404. I'm going to get it. I'm not even going to just put it out there. I just so you can be.
And these medical bills aren't on your credit because I'll be picking and choosing which ones I'm paying. Facts. Mr. Fry, free vaccinations at Walgreens is not hospital care. Shaking my head at you, Mike.
It's not hospital care. Wait a second. But insulin is just like the vaccine, but the vaccine was free. So when they chose to give everybody free medicine to help them save their lives, allegedly, but if the insulin saves your lives, they want you to pay. But when they decided that you can get this because the government paid Moderna and the rest of these folks, that was free. 279 million Americans serviced by 10 hospitals. It's simple math, Mike. It won't work. We love it, but it won't work because they don't have to do it, because they will not lose an election over it. And what are you worried about won't work? Donald Trump just told us that he can actually deport 10 million trillion people in a year.
Day one. He's starting day one. He's going to get it done.
Let me get these healthcare. Man, I just wanted to have fun today. Net earnings are expected to be. They won't give me the profit. Oh, they make so much money. They just talking about the stock prices.
It's over 200 billion. Damn, y'all made me remember to take my Caesar medicine. Please take your medicine, Coco.
Please take your medicine.
Please do. This COVID vaccine was rigged to harm people, in my opinion. Oh, he wanted it back.
The COVID vaccine was rigged. They still haven't. Listen, y'all not gonna get me
Jones
there.
barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat.
Trump ain't going to do ish. That's not the point, Mr. Fry said.
Okay.
Jeanette.
All right, so I got justice. Look, doctors are providing the care, and they are business owners. What business person wants less profit? You're going to get the suckiest doctors. Listen, I've talked to doctors about this. Doctors like, it's not us. Doctors like, we're not getting paid extra. We get some money, but it's not what you think. The doctors will tell you the pharmaceutical companies are screwing them. They're a whole different entity. Stop bringing the doctors and the nurses and the surgeons into the same umbrella as the pharmaceutical companies. Those are the pimps. These doctors want to provide these services. These surgeons want to do these surgeries. Their salary's not changing. It's the pimps it's the umbrella over all the hospitals and all the doctors who are going like, in order for you to do your job, you got to come to us. So you got to prescribe. There are doctors who will stop being doctors who are actually documented on YouTube and say, look, I had to get out of this. Here's the fact: we're not getting free healthcare, so argue over it. It's pointless. You think it's pointless? There were certain people who in the 60s who thought it was pointless that they'd never get the vote. There were women in the 50s who thought it was pointless that they'd never be able to go out and get their own job and pay their own house. There were people who told them it was pointless then.
That's facts.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit. You like
people who told Donald Trump he'd never win the election. It's pointless the first time he ran. We know who the problem is, Stacey. We cheat the first guy, but pass the savings on to you. Is that what you told you? We cheat the first. Who is the first guy? All right, let me get to this before we run out of time. We can get people to the polls to vote for a reasonable president, so they're all they're all pipe dreams. Well, that's how you feel on Friday. That just shows that's how you feel about
He's
everything.
frustrated. Mr. Fry's frustrated. It sounds like. All right, what you got? What you got? I thought we was gonna have some
thought we was gonna have some shenanigans
I want
today.
to know: do wives go on girls trips and fun stuff? I don't know. Where you going though?
Do you have a clip on wives going on girls trips?
Yeah, I mean, this lady, she asked the question: do married women go on girls trips?
No, we do not. No, we do not. We don't go on girls trips. We don't do that. We married. We don't go on girls trips. What we looking for? Who we checking for? What? Go and spend time with our friends? No, thank you. We can spend time right here in the city. Where you want to go? Olive Garden, Red Lobster. Where we going? Brunch, Target, Walmart. You pick. Out the country? No, my husband crazy. Do married women go on girls trips? No, we do not.
Any lies detected?
But I'll let y'all.
Any lies detected? This is my type of Friday show.
Because some of y'all
Any lies detected?
Some of y'all gonna go on them girls trips and come back. Y'all gonna need medication. Y'all gonna be back to the healthcare. Y'all gonna have to pay copay.
No, we do not. No, we do not. We don't go on girls trips.
Nope.
We don't do that. We married. Nope. We don't go on girls trips. What we looking for? Who we checking for? What? Go and spend time with our friends? No, thank you. We can spend time right here in the city. Where you want to go? Olive Garden, Red Lobster. Where we going? Brunch, Target, Walmart. You pick. Out the country? No, my husband crazy. Do.
What?
She said, "Man, no, they go together." Okay, Miss Clark. Mr. Fry, you know he anti for everything. What'd he say? Yes, married women go on girls trips, but a married woman just said no, Mr. Fry. That's straight from her mouth. Lady Q.
Married women absolutely go on girls trips. I see it in all my married.
Maybe she's saying they shouldn't. Ain't nothing for them out there with their girlfriends. It's all about their husband, like Miss Clark said. Bam. What we got? Stacey D.
I need to see that hand video again. What hand video again?
Hand video.
I don't know.
Stacey Mitchell, that's lies. Well, Stacey knows. Stacey run them streets, run them countries. Stacey's always on the go. But it'd be work for you, Stacey. If it wasn't work related, would you be going on a girls trip?
What you got against girls trips? Like what do you have against it?
She's a married woman and saying no.
But what do you have against it? Like I'm asking you, I'm not asking her. I'm not gonna talk. What do you have against a girls going on, a women going on a woman's trip?
I don't see the need for it. I can see y'all going to lunch, like she said. I can see brunch. I don't see you taking 3 days and going to Bahamas. I don't see that. I don't see it.
To hang with your friends. Why?
For who? For what? You
for
can
her.
Why can't y'all go out and have your day? Y'all hang out, whatever. Run the restaurant, go to the malls, and whatever y'all gonna do in the city. Why do you have to go out of the country? Why do you have to go on?
What if they go to Florida? What if they go to Florida?
I don't get leaving your city, leaving your state. I don't see it. I don't see the purpose of it. Your investment is your relationship. You can have time to get away from here and there for the day, but they go away for several days and you have responsibility. I don't know. It's just a lot. I don't see the need. There wasn't my personal opinion. I just saw her and I was like, okay, is there any lies detected there? You can have a vacay.
Is she suggesting they go with a boyfriend? I don't.
Coco got a comment for you, unless you understand it. Let's see.
When a moon called Titan and a planet called Uranus is in our solar system, my bad, y'all wrong. She's stupid.
Well, we put you up. No lies detected. See, Diane Williams. There's no lies detected.
So if a woman goes with her sister, two of her girlfriends, and we're going to Florida on a trip, or they say, oh, they want to go on a girls' cruise, you have a problem with it?
Husbands.
If husbands are able to go on golf trips and go to a different state and play golf all weekend.
When have you ever went on a guy's trip, Mike? Just
No.
Think about it over your whole life. Have you ever, you and your homies?
That's simply because the people I hang with are not organizers like that. But if I was a golf,
you're not going. We are not packing up suitcases and going and hulling them up in hotels.
If we had tickets to the Super Bowl and we were going to go for the weekend, that would be a guy's trip. We would have to leave on Friday or Thursday.
We would likely have a lady friend or a spouse or something with us.
But if they don't like football, why would we have them with us? I personally don't, because I have a limited village. So when I get a sitter, I want to be with my husband. But if childcare isn't an issue, go have fun. You're a wife.
I like to have fun with your husband part. You're a wife, you're not dead. Yes, Lady Q.
Who gives a fuck about a girl's trip, Sean? We got to check your testosterone levels. Why would you want to check my testosterone level? Who gives a fuck about a girl? I'm just asking, lies. Every woman married I know goes on girls trips. That chick knows she's gonna be fat. See, that's my thing. If you have a problem with a girls trip, that means you have a problem with what who the woman you're with is going to take part in. So there's a bigger issue than the girls trip.
So you're saying you can't control yourself, or you know your friends are like this too much. You putting yourself. Why put yourself in situations if you don't have to?
But I'm not.
I think that's being adult.
Yeah, I think it's being adult. If somebody says me and my girls are going somewhere and you go, cool, when is it? And they're like, we want to do a girls trip. When I went to Barbados, it wasn't work.
Well, no, I know there's people out there that think like you, Stacey. Clearly, there's going to be others that think that it's not worth jeopardizing.
But my thing is, if guys went to the Super Bowl and I said, "Yo,"
because I wanted to break up your healthcare talk, John Punch. But go ahead.
I don't know. Your investment is your relationship. Facts. But if they're like, the girls are going to a crab fest and they're going to the crab fest is in Baltimore, Maryland, and they're getting a room and they're all meeting up and they're driving there that night. Then the next day they're going to go to the crab fest and go shopping. And then the next day they're coming home. I don't see it's only a big deal if you got a problem with the intentions on the woman that you're dealing with.
Married women on trips don't bother me. Oh, so Stacey D saying if they're married, so he got his criteria.
Yeah, if they're married.
You can't because what's the likelihood of them all being married? You're gonna have
that's their
some single, but you're gonna have some single ones with it. So Stacey's saying no, you can't. They all got to be married, and he cool with it. If not, nah. Married women with single women don't mix. I guess they got different agendas.
She must be insecure and been cheated on. The relationship must be secure to buy in on this. Yeah, the relationship. I hate to agree with Major, but there's a bigger problem than the trip.
Here's another one. Girls trips are fine for single women.
Girls go on trips with like-minded married women.
See, we got a theme here. So if and that's what her whole thing was.
But they're not going to eliminate one single person who comes.
Go on girls trips.
But they're not going to eliminate one single person, one single woman who happens to be single who wants to go. I don't think so. Jay Black, can your woman go on a business trip for work? And what's the difference?
I'm sure we can go. When's the dates?
It's not your job. Jay said we can go. It's not your job. It's her job.
But why can't I go? Why can't I go?
Because it's not your job.
I'm not going in and get meetings with you. So
because your wife,
you're not going to be in meetings 24/7.
Because my wife's not coming to my job. She's not coming to my.
She went on my work trips.
She doesn't go on all your work trips.
No. If we got babies, she's going on this one coming up, the cruise.
But she hasn't been on a bunch of them.
She went to the Florida Disneyland.
Okay, she has been and she has not been.
Yeah, it depends on the sitter. If we have the village, as she say, our village is limited. If
She's
the village
not coming
is there,
on every business
I'm
trip.
fine with her going on every last one.
That's fine, but that's fine that you're fine with it. It's also fine if you're like, I'm going for work and your significant other doesn't come with you on every business trip. I can see why I was going on girls' trips. Why not? They need to get away with the girls sometimes. And as long as the men can go on a man's trip. Coco, I don't know if I don't.
TP said Cypher be smoking early.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're good.
Oh God. You went to visit Mike in Texas by yourself. No, that was a work trip that happened to be in Texas, and I knew Mike was also in Texas.
A work trip that who didn't go?
Because the village wouldn't allow, but she could have went to that one too that year. And if I'm already in that area, okay, I can extend it a couple extra days to go. I haven't Bam and then Mo and Sexy Mo was it was work in a sense for both.
Jay, but if it was work, she didn't go to either one. She didn't go to work or the festivities.
Because we ain't had to sit around.
I'm sitting there. Oh, hold up. Wait a second, y'all. Y'all gotta give me a second. I gotta send a cash app.
Individual. You want to say that doesn't count? I was thinking that. I didn't say it though, TP. Jay, like, can your women go in the? I said, Mr. Fry, I'm fine with us going.
Keep talking. I gotta talk to Monty real quick. Keep talking.
I'm fine. And if she got a business trip and it works out, it has to work out. It has to make sense. I have to be comfortable. In a marriage, both parties have to be comfortable. And if you're not comfortable, that can potentially be a problem. So why cause a problem? So we need to be on the same page. How do we get on the same page? We make things work and figure things out. So it's not a cut and dry yes, no. It's let's figure it out. That's where I'm at. Craig said, my wife and her best friend travel every year. Last year, all of the daughters went with them. Family event. There's no trust issues. What's the problem? I'm going with the young lady. She said, no, they don't. Miss Clark, a business trip isn't a girl's trip because that's work. Very true. Two different things. Married people stay with married people. Single people do their thing. Stacey Mitchell, she is young. She don't know yet. For me being away, healthy. I was healthier for their relationship. Some people need, and that's 100% true. Some people need that break. And I'm sure there's times where Lady Q may be glad that I'm going away for a couple of days. So they need a break. They need to get away. That is healthy. I can see that part as well. But as long as both parties are on the same page, why cause a rift for no reason? My investment is in me first and foremost. So I guess you got to work on yourself, whatever is good for you.
You know what I learned, and I've known this about Jay for a while. You don't really say what it is. You just try and believe. You've been around Lady Q so long that you try. Lady Q has had such a good positive influence on you that you try and clean up how you really feel about shit.
I'm dancing around some stuff and shit.
You don't like the person you're with having any fun without you.
What? That's not true.
If you're not the center of that fun, you don't like it. If you're not the center of her fun, you don't like it.
She can have fun and without.
No, she can't.
So you're saying she can't have joy and laughter unless I'm a part of that?
If she's with her girls, you got an attitude.
Is that a form of cheating you're trying to say? Like you no. I didn't. I never
like
once.
Her actually having a good time. If God forbid, if her and Stacey had been closer, them two are not hanging out and going to the New Edition concert without you and coming home at 3:00 in the morning. They'd have a ball, and you'd have an attitude.
I wouldn't have an attitude.
Stop, dog, please on a Friday, stop lying.
I just said married.
You just said what?
I said married women hangs with, married women, single women, like they're talking about the girl trip thing. I was going
don't give me the single married shit. It don't matter with you. It don't matter if they married. It don't matter if they, it don't matter. If you're not the center of that.
Can we just focus on the comments? LaShawn said, even if my girls are hoes, that doesn't mean I'm into what they're into. Sometimes birds of a feather don't
LaShawn,
flock together.
we're
That's
not
a
going
lie.
there. You're not gonna hang out with a bunch of hoes. So just stop. Stop.
She said, just because they over here wilding out, being all loosey goosey, she ain't doing that. She just watching from afar.
Stop.
That ain't what she's into.
Stop.
Yeah, get on her. Tell her, Mike. Exactly.
No, I'm not even gonna get into that. Jay is full of it. Jay doesn't want happiness unless he's the center of that happiness.
That's true. I don't think that's true.
Because this is the problem. Number one, there's no chance in 100 worlds that Lady Q would ever do anything inappropriate with any person of any gender. We know this as factual fact.
I was reading Mr. Giddy Up's comment.
And
I missed
if she had a girls trip and there was a vacation planned, that the girls were like, listen, we're going, and three girls. I don't know who to name. The only one I can think of is Stacy, but 2 other people. And they were like, we're going to Florida and we're just going to hang out. You have nothing to worry about, but you still wouldn't want that to happen.
Who's going to watch the kids if we're on a business trip? That's why they come with it. They come with one, and we got to find sitters for other ones. And yeah, so that's how business trips go. If I like the whole unit moving as a unit.
That's what you like. So if somebody decides, well, so-and-so, we're going to do something that they really like doing together, and she gets, and whatever, you wouldn't like it just because it has nothing to do.
I think in a relationship, you get with someone that's similar, like-minded, or thought process that you have. So therefore, you know what you're getting into. If you're getting with someone, you're dating them, and they love running them streets, that's how they're going to be when you're engaged. That's how they're going to be when they're married.
Do you see the terminology you're using for going on a trip? Running the streets. You still hooked on his hood rat shit, running the street. This is called getting away with a few of your girls who are grown. This is not running the streets. Miss Clark on a business trip. There's a woman together after meetings is now a woman's trip. Miss Clark.
After the business trip is over, they getting together. So when 5 o'clock hit, or when that meeting and that presentation is over, they got the rest of that whole night. And what are they doing? They hanging out. They hitting the bar. They going whatever, the hotel bar. They in each other's room. Whatever they doing, they hanging out. They finding something to entertain themselves overnight till that next morning. Till they got to do that next day. It turns into I get what he's saying.
So what does that turn into, y'all? What does that turn into? I don't see what the problem is for wives to go away together. We deserve a break too. Govern yourself accordingly. I'm not wasting a sitter for you to sit in a hotel room while I'm working. Stop that mess. Doesn't make any sense. But he said we can go to your.
I'm going.
Why? It's not your job.
I want to support.
No, you don't. You want to supervise. If you're insecure, then you have it. Listen,
this ain't about me. It was about the clip. If it was how did you spin this to me?
If you're insecure about your girl going on a girl's trip or a business trip, then you ain't hitting it right. Has nothing to do with hitting it right. This is it. First of all, do you know how many chicks have been hit right and how many dudes have been hit right and still cheated? It has nothing to do with it. Sex is the least thing that holds somebody. You can keep having the sex. Nope. When y'all Sexy Mo went down there too.
Yeah.
Sexy. Yeah, she wasn't part of the business trip. That wasn't the business trip. The first time it was.
No, Shani at that time needed us to do some stuff. I forgot what
Why are you trying to make shit
I'm
up?
trying to forget. It was something she needed. So yeah, we need to get together.
I'd rather you just stand on your principles. Don't try and politically just stand on the principles. I go with a bunch of women, but when I get there, I'm alone most of the trip. The flow is better. I like comedy shows, and Miss Parker doesn't. And Mr. Parker doesn't. I have gone to weekend shows with no issue. I've been
stay at home.
Stay at home for 12 years. Does that answer your question? I don't know. Jay brought this. This was his topic.
I wanted to break. I saw this clip and wanted to just break that up. Jay, like, you sound like a reformed cheater. No. What is these sound effects for? What is going on around here?
That's the judge. That's the judge.
Damn, Mike, it's like that. You hate to agree with me. I am behind on these.
I hate to agree with you, but I had to on that one. I'm glad to have grown Jay Black because I remember you having an issue with
staycations. I had an issue with a staycation.
I didn't want to bring that up, but Amber Queen, he had a problem with Lady Q wanting a day at a hotel to read a book and sip wine and chill for a day. He was like, "Why you got to go there?"
I don't remember that. I'm trying to read this.
You remember that? You were like, "Why you got to go there?" This is what he really wants to say. Why you got to go there? I'm not there.
I agree with Lady Q. Go with like-minded women. Yes, Diane. Thanks for going to wokeupinspired2.com. I saw Diana order some mugs and stuff from Lady Q. Thank you, Diane, for supporting. For supporting my wife, because we're a unit. We move as a unit, Mike.
Lady Q, blink twice. Is Jay Black?
No, I'm not. You hear her cuss me out all the time. She runs everything. Far from it. Far. If anything, I avoid certain things because I don't even want the drama. It's like, well, just all right. You good? You got this. I'm at that spot, that place in my life.
Let me tell you what the breakthrough is. The breakthrough will come when you finally let your defense systems down and just say, "I am a controlling person."
No, she believes at times, she thinks I may have some issues in my head with that. She believes that but she's not a doctor to try to diagnose that. But no, okay. I have a management mentality of managing and fixing things. Mike, you are the same exact way. You are a fixer. So when things don't go your way, sometimes so you can't perceive that as controlling. It's just trying to be able to resolve an issue and have a solution to that problem.
That sounds great. And I'm not an expert at anything except getting on stage and being friends with Jay Black. Jay Black's controlling in every situation. And the good spin that he has, management. I have a management. No, it's called I like it done the way I like it done. And I believe the way I want is the way it should happen. If I can admit that I am an alcoholic and that I can admit to you that alcohol is not, when you come to terms with just say, there's nothing wrong with it. You're just controlling.
You can just read the comments.
I've gone trips with single friends when I was married and me with married ones when I was single. We don't stop being friends and we still do normal things because we aren't acting a fool. You're just hanging with each other. Nobody.
Are you going to jeopardize your relationship? If there's a concern in a relationship, you got to pick and choose. Is this worth it? And a lot of times it don't be worth it.
But if the relationship is said to be in jeopardy, is because the other person, not you, the other person has decided that this could put our relationship in jeopardy. Jay never gave me back my handcuffs after he came back from Texas.
Stupid.
Then Jay Black, you more conservative than Trump in a lot of ways.
No, I'm not. Stop. Stacey Thompson call. I am
Stacey Mitchell. I'm controlling. Virgos are controlling. This is why. This is why. This is the gift that Jay Black has.
Like-minded women. That's the thing. There you go.
This is the gift Jay Black has. The way he's not a loud controlling person. He's not loud.
No, I don't never raise my voice.
Jay Black does is he gets in a situation and then he puts the Jay Black spider web and starts slowly but surely controlling it. And before you know it, what he does is the control.
I'm not.
Let me show you this technique, y'all. Let me show you this technique. The control will benefit you. See, that's the one that gets you. The controlling will benefit you, right? And it will make you go like, cool. That's dope that I don't have to do that. Before you know it, he has control of the whole situation. And now all of a sudden, he's the go-to person. I observe, Jay. I pay attention. I know.
You're so stupid.
I pay attention, and it's not bad for me. When Jay's around, I get to put my guard down and go like, go to him. And he has my best attention. But that doesn't take away that there is a control factor that he's comfortable in. That's the space he's comfortable in.
So he said, all right,
we keep talking. Go get.
We good. We done. You see the time? We gotta go.
Hold on, give me 1 second, because I want to close it out. Give me 1 second. Go ahead.
All right, you gotta close it out. The gang gotta let him in. Here we go. Lady Q. The gag is I let him believe he's in control. As I said before, he can't function without me. The reality is everything goes through the household and Lady Q. Yes, we move as a unit. We move as a unit. I can be self-sufficient. Yes. I can survive on my own. Yes, I really can. But yes, I rely a lot on my partner, as we should. We have a spouse for a reason, right? We in this together, right? They said your spouse is first, and it's God, your spouse, then your kids, and everybody else. Bam, that's the philosophy. You cannot. Yeah, she's saying I can't function without her. But I think I can function without her because I am independent at times. But the reality is, do what's best for your relationship. There's no sense of jeopardizing or having issues and arguments. Y'all both should agree, even if you agree to disagree. And that's it. You never lie about a Virgo being in control. I'm not controlling, but all right, Mike's back.
All right, y'all. All right.
We out.
All right, so
this Friday.
This is what happened real quick. So my mom is a big Christmas person.
Yes.
I'm not a big Christmas person.
No. You use the Grinch every year.
I made a decision to be a Christmas person this year. That I'm going to get into it. So Imani came to me, my oldest. And you'll find out why I'm whispering. And said, Dad, because my mom always I always say, Mom, tell me when we're going to put the lights on. And she goes, I'll tell you. I said, Mom, tell me because you're going to wind up doing it yourself. So what happens is I wind up coming home and the lights are up. And it's freezing outside. She always does it.
She did it by herself out in the cold because you were dragging your freaking feet.
No, because I sit there and said, Mom, what day? Like, remember when it was hot outside a few weeks ago?
It was a little warmer. It was too early, though. It was too soon.
No, I said, let's put the lights on and don't turn them on. So we'll have them on here so we won't be in the cold. So anyway, we're going back and forth. This is before the deer fucked up my car. So right, this is way before the deer fucked up my car. Okay. So it was budgeted. So I was like, cool. So Monty comes up to me and I had the idea. She says, Dad, let's get the house decorated. Let's pay somebody to decorate the house. Let's pay somebody to put the lights on the roof. And make it, because she always looks at the next door neighbor. And it's like,
oh, they fire over there. Look, our neighbor's getting it, and we over here with the one little tape, uneven string.
We just got the bushes, and the lights they flash, they're on like this, and then they go off.
And the neighbors got theirs in sync with music.
They got music going on. They got jugglers and magicians out in the driveway. So it's like $600 to get it done. Now, mind just before the deer fucked up my car. So you see why I got to get to work. But so the dudes is here, but she don't know it. So they're asleep. So now I got to supervise the dudes to get it started. And he asked me, where's the outlet? Motherfucker, I don't know where the outlet is at.
Outlet? It's a power outlet out here somewhere?
There's an outlet in Columbus. Like you can go over there.
Not that kind of outlet. No, you gotta walk around and find it. It's somewhere out here, I guess. I don't know.
There's an outlet somewhere. So I gotta figure out, because Monty went to get the money, because it's cheaper if you pay in cash. So Monty went to go get the money. But my thing is, there's these white dudes walking around my house. So I'm hoping my mom don't wake up till at least they're halfway done.
So you trying to surprise her and let them knock it out and do the boom, bam, bam. We gonna have the spinning lights, the deers looking like they moving and they ain't.
It's nothing. No, it's nothing crazy, because that would have been like $2,000. It's just the roof gets done and then the house trimmed so there's lights They go. I'm talking loud.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's
So we're
dope.
gonna see. We're gonna see how this works out. And I really don't have the
That's
money for
amazing.
this. So now that I think about it, thank you for putting the ties in. So let me be transparent. Some of that money is going to my mom's Christmas present for the lights, y'all. I'm just letting you know.
That's gonna be a nice gift because you always are a Scrooge and a Grinch every year. It's the first year that you're really embracing Christmas that I can remember. So the surprise of with the lights being done and competing with the neighbors now. So so that's dope.
So
that's
now
good
I gotta
to do
go
that
get.
for your mom.
I gotta get dressed and find out where the fuck
the Mike don't know where the outlets are. He just know about Columbus. The Columbus outlet.
The Columbus outlet.
Not a shopping outlet. Your food. They need an outlet to plug in a power source. Mike, Columbus. Oh yeah, if you go right down 295 south and then make it off at exit 42, 43 or whatever. Yeah.
I said, but what does that have to do with the lights? Why do y'all need an outlet? Like, why don't y'all just shop on Amazon? They got the same deals
y'all
on
like
Amazon.
Potatoes too. Y'all gonna get them potatoes they be having at the outlet.
Because the pizza spot is fire, but I don't understand what that has to do with putting the lights up.
Oh, that's good. You do that for your mom. That's good. That's good. That's nice.
It's really not because God, everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be just fine. I would like to thank Grinch. Exactly. This nigga stingy.
Facts, John. He don't want to spend no money on Christmas, but this year he embracing it. Let's see how this work out.
Well,
I saw Charles Barkley said spending money on Christmas is dumb, stupid. Charles Barkley went in on anybody that's spending money on Christmas.
Well, I'll be one of those dumb ones. I
don't
know.
Money. He paying somebody to come out to decorate the house at night. What? I love it.
This goes against everything.
Find the outside. Yeah, you should know where y'all. Everybody that has a home,
not my
you
house.
should know, but you should know.
I knew where the outlet was in my
since
town.
you were how old? How old is
my dad took care of all that. I know,
but as a man, you should even in general, you may need to plug in something to blow up a pool or something, or to put air in the tire. At some point over all these 30 years of your life, and you never at your parents' house, you never knew where the outlet is outside.
I moved out like 25 years ago. I was gone.
Which outlet you talking about? Doing the Columbus? You talking about strip mall? I know Willenboro got an outlet. Did they close? I don't know. Well, which outlet you talking about?
I don't know what outlet they talking about. So I'm gonna have to finish this and then go to work and then try and find a car. All right. I don't think I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to work late. All right, y'all. If y'all want, the Cash App is still up there. If y'all want to send another few dollars to get this surprise going and to help me get this car, that's why we need. Listen, Pastor Creflo Dollar asked his congregation for money for a plane. I'm just asking for some lights and to try and get this down payment for the car. That's all. So if you want to send me some more Cash Apps, that's fine. If you don't, that's finer. It's all good. Everybody, enjoy your weekend. We will be back here on Tuesday. And shout out to Mia Mendez, who actually was on the show. Mia was like, she said she had a great time. She wants to come back on Tuesday.
Oh, good.
So,
the 27th, right? I think we got to come back on the 27th. Wait, not the 27th.
No,
it was
Tuesday. The Tuesday coming up.
Okay. So this Tuesday. Oh, that's when we back. Okay.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we be back?
I don't know why I was thinking. No. I know the Eagles got a game this weekend. It should be Carolina Panthers. It should not a trap game. We got this locked in. All my Eagles football.
The Eagles gonna win. Just bet the spread for Carolina because they're not gonna beat them by 12. Mark my words. The NFL's not letting any game get out of control right now. Check spending money on all kinds of dumb shit. His ass lost $25 million gambling. Charles needs to. Well, then but he quadrupled it. He ain't worried about it no more. All right, y'all. We got to go. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. Thank y'all for every single person. Mike, get off of here and go check. You're not whispering. You're going to wait.
Because your mom hear everything. She going to hear them people out on the roofs with the ladders. Well, I hope not. We're going to hope not. But yeah,
by then, when she finds out, she's going to be mad. Why are people on my roof? Because we're making the lights happen.
Or you just tell her, no, they thought it was a leak or something. They checking. You could make up something. I know you don't want to lie to your mom, but yeah, try to come
I'm only here for another 10 minutes. This is on Monty. Monty gonna control this. She just
I thought it was
she got the. I thought it was on the 17th. I don't know what.
I remember something. I remember her saying something about the 17th, but I could be wrong too, though. But have a great weekend.
All right, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything, or any situation take it from you.
Lady Q, you don't want to go on no girl shit, dude.
From Michael Shaw, J Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, who will never see the entire Takeover Legend family. Thank you once again for paying your tithes for the church of Anybody Can Get It. I appreciate you. We gone.
Michael Shaw and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.